At the Spring application that we made in the previous video, link below the like button, where we made a Spring boot in our Eclipse. First we have our mvnm and we have our mvnm.command. So these two right here. And to look at these editors, we can have better editors of them if we want to install them in the Eclipse Marketplace. We can click OK. So that's a pretty interesting part right here. It's going to find and install them for us. Well, it'll find it for us, but we will need to install it ourselves. We just need to accept the terms of the agreement and click finish, no big deal. And now we will be able to look at our text editors a little bit better. And we're going to select this and click trust selected so that it installs properly. And then we're going to have to restart this. Back in our Eclipse, these are Maven wrapper scripts. We can use these scripts to build a project even if we do not have Maven installed, but I believe we do on this machine. We also have our pom.xml. Now this is also a Maven build specification. It looks like a lot, and it is, but there's going to be more on this soon. You can see how everything is kind of categorized together. We also have our Taco Cloud application.java. So if we open the Taco Cloud application.java, it's this very first thing that I open. We have our package tacos, we're importing here. It looks very similar to a Java file because it is. That's what we're using in the Spring framework. It's Java based. So in here, it's the Spring Boot main class that bootstraps the project. We'll look at this more in depth soon. We also then have our application.properties. This file is initially empty, as we can see, but offers a place where one can specify configuration properties. More on this later. We have static folder right here, and this folder is just for placement of static context. So like if we were to use images, style sheets, JavaScript, and so forth, they're all going to go in there, and we want to serve this to the browser. So it's initially empty, but we can put things in here. We have templates as well. This folder is where one can place template files that will be used to render content to the browser. So it's initially empty again, but we will add like a theme leaf, which is why we put this in here. In the previous video, we've selected it to go into this project. We're going to add the theme leaf template soon. And then we have our Taco Cloud application test.java. This is a simple test class that ensures the Spring application context loads successfully. So this is just testing it. As one develops their application, more tests are going to be added so we can test more parts and make sure that they work correctly. In the previous video, we created this project. Now, after running through it, we can look more in depth about the different files, specifically the pom.xml file. That'll be in the next video of our series and the playlist below the like button.